Hey guys, welcome to our living room. I'm excited to show you this space because it's changed quite a bit in the last couple of years. If you do follow me over on Instagram at House of Aqua, you've probably seen some photos and glimpses of this space, but now I am going to take you through and show you everything. So this is an overview of the room in general. It's a kind of a smaller space and it's open to the dining and kitchen area. So I try to keep everything kind of minimal and neutral so everything just flows together. And I'm going to start with the chair that you see on the left side of your screen. So that is the West Elm slope chair. I actually bought this because it looks more minimal. It's not like heavy visually in the space. It ended up being the most comfortable chair, even though it does not look like it. Yes, it is kind of hard. It's not like a big cushiony chair, but the slope of the chair, the shape of it, the buttery soft leather, you guys, it is so comfortable. It's like one of the best purchases ever. So I'm super happy with that. It's like a gray leather. It's called Fog and it has a steel base, and I like that it isn't visually heavy, so it lets the light into the room through the window that's behind it. Here you can see how wide the chair is, and the back height is like really nice that you can kind of just like turn around and kind of hit your arm up on. It's awesome. The cat really loves this space, as you can see. That's Emmy. Can you guys believe she's 8.5 years old already? Can't believe we've had her that long. So a little background to the changes we made in this room. It started when we canceled the cable a year ago, and we do not miss it at all. You can actually see the TV in the reflection of the mirror. It's above the fireplace. So after we did that, we decided to rearrange our living room and try something different. We moved the sofa away from the back wall where it always was facing the television, and we made it more conversational. So this is more of like kind of a moody lounge area. We drink coffee in here a couple of times a day. It's a great place to have a glass of wine and a cheese board, and it's just a really cozy, fun space to enjoy. And I know it's kind of silly, but my favorite piece in the room is this planter. I love this gold planter. It's kind of like the jewel in the center of the room, and to me, gold kind of takes place of color. So I have to commit to a color. Some of these metallic tones kind of add warmth and interest. Now I'm going to show you our sofa. So the 2 throw pillows on it are from Home Goods a few years ago, and then the sofa looks like it is tweed, but it's not. I don't know what it is, but it's mostly gray with like some black and white, but it's really soft. So it looks like tweed, but it's not hard and stiff or scratchy like a tweed might be. And wherever we go, I'm going to drag this sofa with us. It's from Living Spaces. I think we paid like $329 or $350 for it several years ago, but it never looks frumpy. The cushions have springs in them, so it just always maintains its shape, and I really dislike like a frumpy looking couch, so I love this. And then this is a West Elm console table, and you can see how thin it is. That's what I'm showing you there. So it doesn't stick out very far. It's great for small spaces, but it's really great for a lot of spaces. If you want to put it in a dining areas like a side buffet, it's great for an entry table. We had it in our bedroom in place of like a dresser, just, to kind of fill in the wall. So this can really work in a lot of different areas, but I'm really glad we brought it down here and put it into our living room. And the next thing I'm showing you here is our lamp. I got this at West Elm. It was on clearance when I bought it, so it's no longer available, but I really love the mixture of the metals and the glass and the really interesting light bulb. And then I'm also going to link in my description box below this style of candle holder. I love these because they're black on the outside, so it kind of blends in with my space, but the inside of these candle holders are gold, but when you light a candle in them, they really just start glowing, and I think it adds some warmth and some really cool visual interest to this space. And then the mirror, this is the Umbra Hub. It's a rubber mirror, like the edge of it is rubber, so it makes it more lightweight. I'm a huge fan of these, by the way. They're super easy to hang, they're lightweight, they're inexpensive, and so we hung one of those above the console table. Emmy and I are going to walk you around the coffee table to show you how easy it is to move around the living room. We ended up picking out a new coffee table last year. This is the West Elm Pillar coffee table, and we like the glass and the metal. It just kind of goes with the space a little bit more, and it also keeps it very visually light. And so you guys probably maybe have one question like, where's the warmth? Where's the decorations? And if you don't know, we went pretty minimal and got rid of a lot of extra decorations in our home over the last few years and any extra clutter. So we like to keep it a little bit more lighter and minimal in our space. And so we add warmth in with a great scented candle or cooking or coffee. You know, we might drag a throw blanket down if it's a little chilly. We might play some jazz music or listen to talk radio. So we add warmth in through scents, food, cozy blanket, things like that that can be removed from the space. They don't have to be like permanent fixtures of like decorations and things like that. So that is our living room. And one other thing, I did clear out some books that I did have on that bottom shelf of the console table there in the background, because Christmas is coming up and I can't believe we're like a few weeks or a month out from getting a Christmas tree. That just seems crazy to me. So I really wanted to kind of clear the space and kind of get a feel for it before we start bringing anything Christmas-like into the room. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can always catch me over on Instagram at House of Aqua.